All right, give me 5 minutes of your time, and I'm going to show you how you can make massive amount of money monthly by having a simple 5-watt device, this big right here, installed in your house, and it just generates monthly residual income. Let me explain this, okay? So you know how Sprint has, they'll go and they'll put on these big farms, they'll put antennas on properties, and they'll pay the owner a lot of money. That way it extends their coverage. It's the same exact way with this, except it's not a big antenna. It's a tiny little device that's 5 watts, costs $5 per year in power to have in your house, and it generates a lot of money monthly. I'm going to show you and go over exactly what some of the examples are here. But what it is, it's called the IoT, the Internet of Things, right? It connects your dog collars, your smart stoves, your smart refrigerators, and that's what it does. But it uses the internet to do this, and they have to install all these towers all over the states, so that way the coverage is better. But they pay you a ridiculous amount of money to put it in your house, and you could, if you don't want one, you could get multiple. If you have family and friends that want to do this as well, you can put it in their house, pay them 10%. Wait till you see the numbers that this thing is producing, okay? So let me show you. I'm going to go into where I live in Las Vegas, and I'm just going to go find a couple of these hotspots, and we'll show you what it's doing. So if you're familiar with wireless, right, the coverage areas, this is going to kind of look familiar to you, right? Imagine all these green dots are cell phone towers. Well, look, guess what? In this area right in here, there's no cell phone towers, which means you would get no connection, right? Well, if I go into Las Vegas, which is where I live, right in here, you're going to see that there's different dots, there's different towers, but it's a little 5-watt tower that you put into your house that's going to generate, it's going to help the EOT, but it's also going to generate some crypto for you. You get paid in crypto. Imagine being a part when Bitcoin was around. You got paid Bitcoin to install, which, by the way, this used to happen. You could have done this with Bitcoin back in the days, except that the device to put in your house cost more in electricity than you would make in crypto or in Bitcoin. Not this one. This is going to cost you $5 per year, and look at what you can make. So I'm going to go and just pick a random house here. So this is one of the random houses. I'm going to click on this bad boy. Name this one a Special Mango Caterpillar. This is not a name that we named it. It's just the name that the company named it. All right, we're going to go down here. You're going to see that it is connected to all these different hotspots, right? It's connected. So the more you have connected, the more money you make. Let me look right here. Rewards. This thing has made 316 HNT in the past 30 days. You know what that means? 316. Currently, the price for each coin is at $16. This has generated $5,000 in the last 30 days, just from inside the house mining HNT. So if you wanted to take all 316 of these, you'll cash out, you'd have $5,000 you cash out in HNT. Or you can leave it in. It's brand new, this coin, okay? So imagine if this gets to $1,000 per coin. Imagine, and you have 316 of them. That's $316,000 is what you would have. But this is monthly. So say if you did this every year, or every month times 12. So in a year, you'd have 3,792 HNT. Say those things went to $1,000 within a year. Boom, $3.7 million is what you would have in HNT. That's how powerful this is, guys. This is a device you put into your house. You make residual money. You don't have to pay anything. It's a one-time fee to get a device. The device is $500. But imagine spending a one-time $500 fee and you're making 316 HNT, which is $5,000 per month. Who wouldn't do it? Who wouldn't spend $500 to make $5,000? And you get more, as I mentioned before, get more. If you want to, you can grow a team as well. Grow a team, you get 10% off any team member you bring in, right? You bring 1,000 team members times 10%, so 5,000 times, and this isn't all these numbers, each house is different. Let's just say all of them are $5,000. So that's $500 times 1,000, that's $500,000 a month is what you'd be making. To showing people how they could put a device in their house and make HNT like going crazy, right? So let's go. I'm gonna back out. That's Las Vegas. I'm gonna go into this area right in here. Look at Los Angeles. How many are here? There's a lot in here, but there's also a lot that aren't in here. There's so many open areas that you could do this with, right? And my grandmother actually lives in Norwalk, which is right in this area right here. There it is, Norwalk. She lives right in here. So Let's just go and say I wanted to put one in her household. Let's just see what these guys are paying in Los Angeles. I go, hotspot. I come down here, I get the rewards. 186 HNT. Let me do the math. 186 times 16. $2,900 per month. I could put one in my grandmother's house and pay for her mortgage. That's how powerful this thing is. So down below, there's a link. So if you want to just put one in your house, I'll pay for it for you. I'll put it in your house. You get 10%, right? I'll pay the $500. So down below, there's a host button. It's going to say ipighost.com or mypighost.com. That means that you want to host one of these in your house. You don't have to come anything out of pocket. I will pay. I'll put it in your house for you. You get 10%. If it produces $5,000 per month, you get $500. If it produces $1,000 per month, you get $100. That easy, right? Also, there's also down below how you can purchase one of these and just put it in your house on your own. Purchase 6 of these and build your own little network on your own, okay? And if you want to do that as well, this is gonna be the future. You do not wanna be left behind. You don't wanna be here in a year when helium's through the roof and you're, man, I could have been mining these all on my own and miss out, okay? This is the time right here. If you wanna friend me on Facebook and ask me any questions, my Facebook handles down there as well. Click it at dustinmansell.biz and it'll give you to my LinkedIn and Facebook. You can friend me, ask me any questions if you want to. We're building this massive. This is right now, as it's May 18th, I'm 4 days into this. So you can jump into this and learn all my skills, all my tools. You can drop text messages just like you probably got on your cell phone. That'll drive you to a video just like this and grow your team huge and get 10% off anybody that you bring in. No monthly, 0 monthly, one time. You don't even have to buy this if you don't want to. You could share this and make money without even owning the product. That's how cool it is. All right, guys. Well, I hope to see you on the inside. Once again, Dustin Mansell checking out. We'll see you soon.